G'day folks, today you find me right here in Ueno Park, which means we're in Ueno, which is in Tokyo if you didn't know, and I think this area we're in is called Taito City. Anyway, contrary to what you might think with this opening shot, I'm not actually here for any other reason than to do a 5-ish minute review of the place I'm staying, the And Here Tokyo Ueno. Let's do it.
It's the 5-ish minute review. I'm Andy Roan. Oh yeah.
Yeah folks, I'm here. It's cold. I was inside, it was nice and warm. And I said, I don't need a jumper or a jacket, and yet I probably do. And I'm right here. I'm Andy, Roman Andy, and I'm here in Tokyo Ueno here at this amazing venue, despite the fact that it's about 13 degrees and I should be wearing more. But I'm not here to show you around Ueno today. I'm here to do a 5-ish minute review of where I'm staying, the And Here Tokyo Ueno. Yes folks, another 5-ish minute review, and look, Ueno is a great spot here in Tokyo. I could just spin you around if you like. It's a great spot, it's got lots to eat, lots to see and do. The museums are not far away. Just over there is the Shitamachi Museum, which is like, it's an old house that's done up like a museum to show you how things were, I think, in the Edo period. Is it there or there? I can't quite see. It's somewhere there. If you look back here, you can see some of the buildings of Ueno, and just there, this one here, right here folks, where it says And Here at the top, that is the And Here Tokyo Ueno Hotel, and that's where I'm staying just the one night before I fly off tomorrow to China. Let me give you some facts about this hotel. It is a 4-star hotel. It's got 14 floors. It includes a sort of an onsen, a public bath if you will. And it costs 350 Australian dollars, which on booking.com, which is a lot of money. And I know that it's Tokyo and it's Ueno, which is a great district. It's got so much to see and do. It's got a lot of places to go eat, but it's certainly anything but the cheapest part of town, that is for sure. However, 350 for a night for a twin, and we're going to go up and see the room. I've already checked in, but I've only really been here for half an hour. That's quite a bit of money. Location wise though, it is pretty good. If you just go there, it's just over 5 to 8 minute walk to Ueno station, and there's the and there's a special station where you can get a train to Narita Airport that takes 40 minutes just before Ueno station proper. So you're set there, so that's pretty handy location wise. I will give it the thumbs up for location. And here we go. They love these doors here. These, instead of a glass door, they have a wooden door. I don't know if there's a reason. It's just a look, I guess. And you come in here. There's a whole workstation area here if you want to use your computers or whatever, and there is a cafe. Don't think they have a huge amount of choices, but you can get some alcoholic drinks, I think, coffee, tea and the like. And even some bagels from the machine if you wish. Over there you have the reception area. And you can check in here with these automatic machines, although most people seem to need a bit of help with that. Down here, a little garden area that you'll see from above a little bit later. I've got a sneaky suspicion. And there you go, looks like there's a chain, or there's 3 of them in Tokyo, 1 in Osaka and 1 in Fukuoka. as we as we ascend to the rooms. One little thing to be aware of here, I don't know if this is a Japan-wide thing, because same thing sort of happened in Kyoto, but there's like a city tax, so I had to pay a 400 yen. It's only about $4 Australian, not even a city tax for two people for the night. And I also had to pay something similar when I was in Kyoto. So presumably, you know, those are different city taxes. Anyway, this is the third floor, and it's sort of just open there. It's not sort of all closed in, which is which makes it quite cold. Anyway, room 303. Oh, do not disturb. No, that was me. I know there's no one in there. Okay, folks, well, here we are with the old room tour. Please keep in mind that I've just checked in, and so I don't necessarily know exactly everything about this place. So let's have a look how it is on the surface. Over there we've got a TV, and it says, "Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Andrew Boland. Thank you for choosing and Here Tokyo Ueno." So that's a nice little welcome. And you can see the room. It seems to have an individual air conditioner / heater up there. And we've got two single beds, that's thus making the twin room. Let's look at it from over here. There you go. So look, this room is pretty tight, but it does have this sort of window area, which has got a sort of a mattress on there. So I think you can turn this into a three-person room if that's what you wanted to do. At the same time, if you are just wanting a two-person room, they could put a desk there or something. They could use the space in a different way. But you know, it is what it is, and you know, if you were a couple with a kid, that could be perfect. Let's have a look at the beds. Actually seem quite firm, and you've obviously got a little clock there, and you've got a few buttons and dials to control the lights, which is always nice. Just in here there is a USB and a Japanese socket. This here is obviously the little space there. I mean, it wouldn't be bad for chillaxing as well, but I mean, it's basically a bed. Looking down in Taito City, Ueno, looking up. So the entrance here doubles as the bathroom space. You've got towels under there, you've got extra things, you've got the sink, you've got kettle, possibly two kettles. And over here, up here I should say, you can privatise this space should you want to. We have the toilet. And look, they've given you a generous toilet. And it's not attached to the bathroom, which is very rare in Japan. The seat is warmed, and you've got all your little Japanese functions there. So that's kind of nice. We've got a safe, and we've got a couple of shelves there, which are specifically for shoes, I would say. And even down here, we've got some wooden clogs for you, which I can pretty much tell you straight off the bat, I am not going to get my feet into. That is for a small foot. The room of the bath, and because it's Japan, it definitely is a bathroom, because it definitely has a decent looking bath. It looks like a good size. I will point out the limitations here. You do have a shower, but this is a shower space here. That's the bath space there. You could theoretically use the shower in the bath, but yeah, it's just going to be hard to keep the floor dry. But at least the toilet is separate, so you don't have to go on wet floor in the middle of the night after someone had a shower to use said toilet. And they have provided you with shampoo, conditioner and body soap as well. As I said, there's a little fridge as well. Towels are down there. There's a hairdryer as well. A few amenities here and there. So there you go, folks. That's basically the room. But there are baths on the 14th floor. And on the second floor, there's a bunch of amenities and stuff. So we will check them out. Oh, wait. They also give you pajamas. How about that? That does seem to be a thing in Japanese hotels, pajamas. That's a nice touch, isn't it? All right, folks, we're going to the 14th. There is a public bath. The men's public bath here on the 14th floor. Okay, little trade secret. I've already been in there and checked that there is no one else in there. So it is fine for me to take you through. Welcome to the men's public bath. Just to give you an idea, you can groom yourself to your heart's content. And there you go. There's the male bath there. Public bath with a view as well. I mean, it's a bit steamy because it's a rubbish day outside. But there you go, the public baths, folks. Okay, folks, well, we're on the second floor here now. I understood that there were some amenities. Maybe not. Look down there, there's a lovely little garden. How lovely is that? Oh, so yes, this will be it. Let's have a look here. I was expecting more, I'm not going to lie. Oh, there you go. Got a water machine and an ice machine. We've got a drink machine. Hope you like Pepsi and Mountain Dew. The washers and the dryers are busy. 30 minutes for 100 yen. For a 5 kilo load, that's a bargain. That's less than $1 Australian. That's the dryer, and let's see how much they ask for this. 500 it looks like for a wash. So that's, what's that, about $4.50, $4.60. That's not too bad. Certainly a lot cheaper than I saw in Europe at a hostel. Oh well. Oh, look over here, microwave as well. Not that you need a microwave. Ueno is full of places to eat. Right over there, the gentleman is working some dough. I'm not sure if he's probably making noodles. That'd be my guess, because it is Tokyo and there are a lot of noodles here. Good morning, folks. Yes, it's another morning. It's what is it? It's about 10 past, quarter past 7. I've got to head off and grab a train to the airport. But final reports to you before I do that. Look, it's a very good firm bed. Sleep quality was really good. Shower was good. Hot, very nice and hot. Good pressure. Just couldn't control the shower head too much if I had to find a fault. Otherwise, yeah, it looks pretty decent. I mean, the only thing I could say is it's $350, and hey, we're in the middle of Tokyo, so it's probably a fair price. It's just that I wish that wasn't the fair price, if you know what I mean. If you can get it for a good price, if you can get it for a better price than I got it for, then yeah, I would definitely recommend it. But it's just very hard for me to justify that kind of spendage on a hotel. To be honest, I don't usually fork out $350 a night for a hotel. Anyway, such is life. Look, they got good amenities. Noise, there was a little bit of noise from outside, but it wasn't too bad. Slept pretty well. Good comfortable bed, decent pillows, great Wi-Fi, super fast Wi-Fi. Big thumbs up for the Wi-Fi. TV was pretty good too. Yeah, there you go. Thus endeth the report. Thank you very much for watching me on this one. Take care wherever you are in the world. May the journey never end.
Oh, yeah.